Ladies and gentlemen, your sweet Zionist prince to all the traveling clack coming to you live right now from the United States of America. You can get your white colonizer merch in the description down below at thetravelingclad.com. And let's take a look at this clip of Douglas Murray.
But I'd just like to point out that you only really get animated if the Jews are involved. And I can tell that for the following reason. I mean, your surname's Uygur, isn't it? 1 million Uyghur Muslims in China have been put in concentration camps in the last decade. And people of your ilk never really care about that, do you? Because it's not the Jews doing it, it's the Chinese Communist Party. At the moment, 1 million people who are in Pakistan at the moment, who are your fellow Muslims and who happen to be Afghan, and I don't think you care about them, do you? 1 million Afghans are currently being forcibly deported from Pakistan to Afghanistan. You don't care about that. You're not riled up about that. You're not riled up about what the Janjaweed are currently doing in Sudan, where thousands and thousands of people are being attacked by the Islamist militia there. You don't care about any of that. You get exercised and you rile up what little base you have of malcontents because you're riled up when the Jews do anything.
All right,
it's
Cenk.
perfectly obvious.
Okay.
Dang. Douglas Murray went in on this little Uygur idiot, and you just see Cenk have to take it. I gotta say, he took it a lot better than I thought he would, because usually in these kinds of situations, the Cenkmeister gets really angry, really riled up. But what I'll say is, this is the truth. The truthest truth there ever was, especially when it comes to people like Cenk Uygur. If there's no better term to use on this man than a grifter, he's like the ultimate grifter. He will turn a blind eye to all the atrocities consistently happening in the Middle East and North Africa. He doesn't give a rat's ass about any of them. He doesn't care. And from what I remember, for a long time in his career, I think it changed, but for a long time in his career, he was denying outright the Armenian genocide, the Turkish people doing the Armenian genocide, I believe. He outright didn't acknowledge that it happened. But what I'll say about people like him is that this is the ultimate grifter. This is the ultimate grift. It's just a lack of care about what's actually going on in the world around you, and just running to get sympathy points, to get the clout from the fact that you're defending some sort of faux cause that you think that matters, or you think that people will care of. You think that people will think you're cooler because you support it. And the reality is, Cenk, it doesn't make you any cooler. Actually, it makes you quite a bit of a doofus. And everybody can see through your doofus tendencies. We know that you don't actually care about the Palestinian people, because it's not like you advocate for them all the time. It's not like you're standing there on the rooftops advocating for them. And it's not like you have to live with them. You don't understand what it's like to live with Palestinian people who are constantly feeding into jihadism, Islamism, pan-Arab colonialism. You don't really understand that. But the thing is, you're part of the problem. You are a part of that problem actively. You actively partake in that idiocy. You're part of that idiosphere. And, may God help us run away from people like you and push you away to the fringes of political/sociological society. We want you, hopefully, as far away possible from influence as we go into the future. Because I don't think we can progress as human society when we have people like Cenk Uygur in charge of things or influencing things. Make zero mistake. His ideology is corruption. With that, I will see you guys in the next one. Please do check out thetravelingclad.com and buy yourself some white colonizer merchandise. You can get it on thetravelingclad.com right now. It goes a long way to support the channel. And I'll see you then. I love you guys a long time. Goodbye. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclad.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.